Welcome back, one and all, to XCOM Enemy Within Long War. This is classic Honest Man playing Iron Man, even though we're not using the Iron Man function. We have a crash scout to go take care of. We have a squad consisting of one gunner to babysit the 5 rookies that are going on. So let's get the Sky Ranger out the door and get to work.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
So we're going to get out the door pretty quick here. Get right to it. I've had a couple of campaigns that didn't get very much past March, so I don't want to keep belaboring the month and making people watch it over and over again. So we're going to kind of try to high speed this a little bit, obviously still being careful. I don't want to lose people to stupid mistakes if I can help it, but going to be moving pretty quick, trying to take advantage of terrain and try to find probably the sectoids that we'll be facing with good positioning to try to take them out in a quick engagement instead of a more prolonged firefight.
Solid copy. Present, Commander.
Gotcha. Moving.
I'm on it, Commander.
I'm on it, Commander.
What was that?
So that audio cue is going to give us a hint at where to be going, so we're going to try to take this hill quick fast, get into position, so that we can maybe try to hit those sectoids before they're able to get a better position. We want to kind of take this hill, get the height advantage, and set up to perform a bit of an ambush.
Moving. I've got a visual.
But before we get to the sectoids, apparently we got to take care of some drones. So we're not in a horrible position. We can get people up there pretty quickly and online. The only potential hazard comes that if the drones are flying, and it really appears that at least this one isn't. And our gunner makes short work of him.
Move out.
Aye, aye.
Now we're going to have to rely on some lower percentage shots to take out these remaining drones, but we're looking at 49%, so most of them are going to be quite close. The first one is successful, so that gets us down to 1 drone left. And we went 2 for 2, which isn't particularly unlikely, though it does often surprise me. A little bit of Overwatch to make sure that we're secure while we regroup after that quick combat, and we'll see about finding those sectoids.
Headed there now.
Moving up to the high ground with some half cover that overlooks the lower area, we don't find anything yet, so we'll have to hopefully get some more audio cues, find out where they might be coming from, and if we need to move, or if we get really lucky, they might patrol into us.
Got it covered.
I'm on it, Commander.
So we get a brief audio cue just before they patrol into us, triggering some of our overwatch we had set up. And of the two we can see, one of them goes down immediately, and that puts us off on a really good start for this engagement.
They're backing up. Let's go.
Okay.
We start moving some rookies around to start a flanking attempt, but our first rookie decides that she's just going to handle it on her own and plants that sectoid in the ground.
Roger, tracking.
Quick bit of squad consolidation and reloading to get ready, and it'll be time to try to find our next group of alien victims for our murder machine. At this point, we may need to just head toward the UFO itself. That's 2 pods, and usually you're not going to see more than 3 in a scout, especially when they're short-handed like this. So we're going to go ahead and start kind of like rearranging our pattern here and moving on toward the crashed UFO itself.
That's affirmative.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
In Bewegung.
So we're doing a bit of a Overwatch leapfrog advance here, which is pretty standard for XCOM, I think.
Okay.
You know, we dash a couple people forward if we need to catch them up so we don't string our squad out too much. But the main objective is to get to your destination while making sure that if aliens patrol into you, you're getting a few of those free shots and maybe injuring or killing a couple before you're forced to fight them in a stand-up fight. With any luck, I can get up to the door of the UFO up there without triggering the outsider, who I believe we just got a little bit of a heads up on the position of. We want to make sure that we're as close as possible when we trigger so that we can try to get people into advantageous grenade or firing positions immediately. We don't want to let him set up to where he can use that carbine, the plasma carbine that he has to good effect, because it's pretty painful if you take one of those shots. And outsiders are pretty good shots. They don't have a terrible aim. So we're going to kind of swing wide instead of cutting straight across, and then kind of cut in straight toward the door.
Solid copy. Time to motor.
Moving.
Okay.
Got it covered.
Bin unterwegs. Roger that. Vous avez entendu? Affirmatif.
On my way.
I'm on it, Commander. Okay. Ich geb Gas.
On my way.
Okay, we're set up and ready to go. I think we're just going to pop the door and see what we get. You know, best case scenario, I might want somebody around on the side for an L-shaped ambush, but I think we're just going to reveal and see what we can get. Well, the outsider ended up being in a pretty good position for us and ran into a really vulnerable position, and he had some backup in the form of 2 sectoids, but they also didn't make maybe the best moves. We've got a pretty easy flank if we move over here, so we're going to take advantage of that. Unfortunately, that flanking shot was a miss, so we're going to have to commit some more forces to try and tie this up. We need to kill at least this guy that's flanked. And our second rookie was able to make that happen, so that helps us out quite a bit. Our next priority is going to be this outsider, but we have a lot of people that can just jump in, take cover against that remaining sectoid, and just bring all the pain against this outsider. So we're going to go ahead and just get in here and get some flanks on. Only 3 damage from that first shot, but you know, he's really got no chance. These are almost 100% shots, and things would have to go horribly, horribly wrong for us not to finish him off. And this rookie does the trick for us, plants him in the ground, and now we're looking at a single sectoid remaining, who should be easy to tie down. We'll get in here with the gunner and suppress him, which should make him pretty much combat ineffective, and then start maneuvering around to get people on the flanks. So the sectoid sees the writing on the wall, tries to make a run for it, and succeeds only in making himself an easy target.
Mission accomplished.
So we got the UFO in the bag, we got some artifact and loots, tasty loots put on the Sky Ranger as we head back to base. And I think we probably got some fair bits of promotion since I don't think anybody got hurt. We took 5 privates with us, and they all, in fact, did get promoted. Well done, all. Looks like they all got some kills, too. We grabbed some alloys, which gives us some new research to look at. The computer and the power source are damaged. Computers, 2 of them, and power source are damaged. So let us go on the to-sell pile and hit the gray market and get us some more money to play around with. Have to apologize for the just sitting here. Had a bit of a disturbance I had to resolve before I was able to move on, and there's no pause function on my recording software, so we get to stare at the strategy layer here for a brief moment before I get my act together and go back to the situation room in the gray market to sell things off. And there we go. Gray market, make ourselves quick 60 credits worth of monies, and move on. I don't think we have much of anything we can do other than scan for activity.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe. So
it's to be a heavy abduction, something you don't see very often in March, but we'll just have to go and deal with it. This hasn't taken so long so far, so I'm going to go ahead and try to cram in a whole other mission here, so let me get back to you with the squad we're going to take to Egypt. So here's our team. We have an infantry and a sniper to babysit 4 rookies this time. It is a heavy abduction, so I want to make sure that I have the resources I need to take care of business. Bring in the sniper because it's a roadway, which usually gives you nice long corridor without a lot of width that you can use to kind of channel enemies and get some long range fire support from the sniper, especially if you can get them up high. So we'll have to see what we get exactly, but I'm feeling pretty good. This should be a lot of experience for these guys. Just a little bit of last minute adjustment, but I think that 2 AP, 3 flashbangs, and a medkit. Currently the sniper's doing medical duty, should be plenty, so away we go.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
we're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border. Alien activity continues to surge within several major cities. Our response is crucial to minimizing the spread of panic.
So you can either start above or below, and hopefully we start above. That gives us a really good spot to put our sniper. A lot of the LZs are on the lower section though, so I'm probably going to be expecting to be somewhere on the lower elevation. But maybe we'll get lucky and they'll put us up behind that building up at the top, and we can get a sniper on the roof.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Okay, so we are in the lower elevation, kind of down in one of the corners. This gives us a pretty, for being on the lower area, it's a pretty good starting position. We don't have to worry about things coming in from behind us or on our right as our squad is oriented at the moment. We've got some early contact with some sectoids above, which could be problematic, but they're not in line of sight directly, so we should probably set up some overwatch and let them come to us.
Moving to position.
And the sectoid benefiting from Mind Merge tried to run that Overwatch, and it didn't really work out for him. That's doubly good for us because not only did we get the kill, and that 30% miss, thank you very much, it also means the other sectoid did not get a chance to act because he used his whole action on setting up that Mind Merge. So now it's our turn again, and we're going to want to get this handled as quick as possible. They have the height advantage, and so we don't want to give them a lot of opportunities to shoot at us. Not a great shot for the sniper there. That high cover really is just cutting down from what would have been like a 77-er-ish is down to a 37. So we're gonna have to figure something else out here. I'm thinking it might just be good to just grenade that guy so that he, you know, don't take any chances. We won't be able to collect the corpse of the weapon fragment, but he also won't be able to take another shot at us. You know, we can get him out of the game. Now we gotta remember we still have one running around up there, so I can't maneuver myself around too much and leave that open. So we may just set up some more Overwatches and just kind of try to wait and see what he does.
Moving to position.
Generally, you want to steady with your sniper rifle so that you can take advantage of the plus 20 aim on the following turn. Overwatch, you know, you usually have a penalty, so it's not that great for you. This sectoid decides to have a run, and that didn't work out so well for him. Only one of the 3 Overwatches hit, but it was more than enough to kill him. Well, we know some melds over there on the right. It's definitely worth going after, and we should probably still have time enough to get there since we didn't get tied up too long in that fight with those sectoids. However, there is almost certainly going to be some enemies to fight on the way, and so we're going to have to probably fight our way through them in order to get that, which means we're going to have to engage quickly and decisively, otherwise it's going to time out while we're trying to maneuver for position.
Moving to position. Eyes on the prize.
Well, there it is. It's still a good 2 turns away, and that's including dashing, so I think it'll take us at least a total of 3 turns to actually collect it. But I can't just make the dash because I don't want to get into a terrible position and activate a pod. So we're just going to have to take it kind of slow and careful and just hope that we do have enough time to pick it up.
Okay.
I'm getting really tempted here to dash this guy to that half cover, but again, most of my squad is now used all their movement. I'm only going to have a little bit of Overwatch, and so it's just much safer to take that shorter move and just set up for next turn. We steady the sniper again, keep the rest of the team on Overwatch.
Sentido.
And now we're pretty sure we know where those next enemies are, so I want to kind of move to envelop, if I can kind of get them into a semicircle idea. There they are. We got 2 drones and 2 sectoids. I want to make sure I can try to hit them from multiple angles to try to minimize their use of cover. Now, those sectoids in the back only have half cover, so the sniper is just keyed on those drones, 100%. That's really tempting, but it looks like I got a pretty good shot back here at these sectoids too, and I think my forward troops can probably handle. Nice. Okay, great. So that sector is down. My forward troops should be able to handle those drones, I think. The drones do not appear to be flying, so they're not going to get that defensive bonus. So we're just going to have to we're going to move up, close the range, and try to take these guys out. One down, quick and easy. Let's see what we can do about this other drone.
No longer a threat.
Just like that. A little bit longer shot, but I didn't really have as many good moving options as I thought I might have, so we just had to take it, and it worked out. I think here it may just be best if I just dash him all the way up to the meld. I should have good cover, or even be completely blocked on the LOS from that sectoid. In fact, I can't see him at all, so that's probably good for me. I can get this trooper over around here to the side, and that is indeed going to give me a flanking shot. Can I convert it? 70%. Yeah, he's down, so they're not even going to get the opportunity to do anything nasty. So, kind of move forward to some heavy cover, secure the area, and immediately find more sectoids. Now, they're on the elevated position again, so I'm going to have to figure out how to take them out pretty quick. I don't have time to let them sit there plinking away at me with that height advantage. So here we're going to kind of move back so that I have the opportunity of potentially getting up top off that ladder and maybe a flanking shot, or, you know, a shot at the same elevation. Did collect the meld, so we did get the meld. I have a shot, 26, that's not making me feel too great. What about our sniper? We got a 52 and a 37. Well, the 52 is going to pay off, that's excellent. It's a bit of a coin flip, but that helps secure that top area. Now there's only 2 of them to worry about.
Heading there now.
And at this point, I think we're just going to solidify our cover and let them come to us. I don't think I have the people in place and ready to try to attack that in force, so we're just going to have to try to weather the storm a little bit on this one. There's 2 of them up there. They're going to get some shots, or they're going to run overwatches and get decimated. That's excellent. Now that we just got that one guy left up there, and I'm not quite sure what he's going to do. He's going to take a shot, 30%. That's a miss. But that's what I'm talking about. It's, oh dear. Oh dear. So we got some guys in the back. Another chance for overwatch. No dice there. Okay, so we've got 3 sectoids behind us now. Not fully behind us, but enough on the flank that that's worrisome. And we still have that one up front. So we're going to have to kind of shift our front here and try to deal with another group that's above us. Fortunately, I have somebody that's in a really good position to just kind of get up there. In fact, she can get all the way into that train car, or on the other side. And you see there looks like there's one kind of at the end of the car. So that could be a really good move for her to get up there and take at least one of them out and put the rest of them on notice that they're not going to have a lot of options. So this is turning into a bit of a tough decision for me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it, but if this doesn't work the way I'm hoping it will, she's gonna be having a real rough time of it. But this could be a situation for no guts, no glory. So get her in there. We've got a nice flank. We see the other sectoid, but we're on the opposite side of the wall, so get this guy inside dead. I have a good flanking shot. It's kind of turned into a corpse carrier, that train car. But now we've still got that one up top, but we really just need to shift around and figure out how we're going to deal with these guys here. So I need to get myself into a position where I can support the troop that I put in harm's way up there, and also in a position where I can hopefully maneuver for some quick kills next turn.
Moving.
So we can get a flashbang over the top, and I'm putting it there because I know I'll catch the guy I can see, and I'm almost certain the other one is right over here. And yes, we do know that he is disoriented, so that probably makes my troop up top fairly safe. Not 100%, but pretty safe. And now we're just got to really, if we can just clean up this guy this round, we'll be in a much better position. What does the sniper have? 37? No. I don't think that's going to do it. Alright. Well, I can kind of place myself into a position to get my butt up this ladder, and this sectoid should not have any real expectation of being able to get me at this point. I wonder if I can get a flashbang on him from here. That would make the delay. I can. At least it looks like it. I'm pretty sure he's... Yeah. Alright, well, this will keep him out of the fight and should make my movement much safer. And I should be in a perfect position to be able to just tear him apart next round, because he's not going to be able to move much of anywhere to get away.
Confirmed. Closing on target position now.
Слушай, давай.
Thanks to the flashbang and the full cover, and even with aiming angles, that was only 2%, so that worked out alright. What about you? You're just going to Overwatch. Okay, so I've got a guy on Overwatch. He is still flashbanged, though. He's still disoriented, so I should be able to get up there, and even running that may not be a terrible idea. My sniper's kind of just not in a very good position anymore, unfortunately. He can't see anything, but I think I have a pretty good position to be dealing with this here. It may take me one or two more turns to clean it up, but I'm not in a position where I'm super worried. We're going to get this guy up on a dash. That's some good full cover. I might be able to get up there without the Overwatch at all. Oh, nope. That 1% Overwatch, though. Yeah, okay. That was a pretty safe move. I thought I might be able to sneak in without getting line of sight, but now he's flanked, so he's got to be all worried about things. And that Overwatch is gone. So now what do I do? Well, I got a troop right here in the train that can probably just, well, I know that she can just drop out and kill things, but I may want to get this kill on somebody else. So what about this one on the other end? What do we have down here? Well, you can see that he's just there on the side of the car for some, I don't know what he was thinking. Poor little guy. But we can just dive up here in any one of a number of positions. I think I'll take this corner cover. And so his life is about to meet a tragic end. So my troops down below are kind of out of position a little bit. I got corner cover there, but that doesn't really give me a whole lot. If I dash all the way across, I can get a good flank, but if there's any aliens in that back corner, I'm going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So, let's see, I don't know. It's a tough decision on this one. I could just blue move to see what's there and then maybe dash the rest of the way if it's clear. That might be a good idea. Alright, yeah. Let's just go ahead and take this blue move. We'll see what's in the back there, and then we can adjust as necessary. Okay, there's no aliens. We got nothing. We're clear. So we can go ahead and dash the rest of the way up, get this sectoid flanked. That'll make both of them flanked and all kinds of concerned. They'll have a bad day coming up. Now I still have a flashbang here, and I just may be able to get it on that nearby guy at this position. So let's see. Yeah, we're gonna make his ears ring some more, and he's gonna be all terrified and about to die. So sorry, Charlie. Of course, now I still have my troop on the inside, and now that I've flashbanged the guy right next to her, I kind of don't want to kill him just yet, because the other guy is a bit more of a threat. He's not going to be disoriented for his coming up turn. So I'd really rather kind of get rid of him, but this isn't going to be a flank. Aiming angles make it not bad, though. Anywhere else I move, my only option is really to kill the guy that's flashbanged. So, yeah, we'll just swing down here, see what kind of shot we get, and that'll be a 69%. Excellent, dead sectoid. We've got one sectoid who is flashbanged and flanked and scared and about to die. The sniper's not going to be useful for us this fight. Being down below just doesn't suit the class at all. Yeah, we've got this guy so panicked that he's just staying in a flanked position, ready to die, more or less. And so, yeah, let's just put him out of his misery. Let's see, Aiden Cleary, can you handle that? Can you make him dead? Yeah, you can make him dead.
Chalk up another one.
Well, that's a heavy abduction in the bag. I'm going to call that one a win. Nobody got hurt. We killed a bunch of enemies, brought back some artifacts and some resources, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that went.
Not a single casualty among the entire squad. That takes a solid effort.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Of course, with the addition of the funds, that means that an uplink can now be constructed. That's what that was kind of the goal we had set, was to get that uplink in the next couple days, and there is a conspiracy of happenings that'll let us do that. So we'll get the construction started. It'll be 21 days. And that means that we'll be able to get these satellites up and in position by the end of the month and get that air superiority bonus and the extra cash. The next step's going to have to be the first access lift onto the second level, and then a fission generator, which I'll probably put right next to that first level access lift until I can get other power options down below taken care of. But we'll just have to kind of get there as quick as we can. Money's going to be a limiting factor there, but you know, we can only work with what we got, and it only comes in so fast in terms of the resources. So I think there's not a whole lot to do other than maybe scan forward some more. So Japan is withdrawn. That's just part of the script of the game. The aliens have to have a base. Let's go ahead and keep going. Okay, we got a scout. So we're going to have to send somebody up to deal with it. And I think it might be Radar this time. Maybe his turn. We'll see if Radar can not follow in the footsteps of his teammate and get shot all to hell while bringing the scout down.
Bangs out.
No, we're continuing with the fine tradition of take as good as we give, so that's alright. He won't be out for too long. It wasn't horrible damage. Well, the important thing is he brought down the UFO. So we have a scout to go assault. We'll get some more rookies promoted. We'll get some people trained. We'll get some good resources. But until then, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. My name's been Anthiar, and until I see you again, take care of yourselves.